Welcome to the show. I am the Notorious B.I.V. This is my boy, Pauly G.
Hey,
Yeah,
how's it going?
yeah. Okay, so my first question today, Pauly G. Why is pistachio a flavor? Because
You mean you don't like the flavor, so you wonder why people are doing it?
no, like there's, well,
Or are you saying like there's not cashew flavor, there's not walnut flavor?
exactly. And honestly, like pistachio isn't even a flavor either. Like pistachio pudding, what is that? It doesn't taste like, it has like little bits of pistachio in it, and it's green. But like, does it?
But it actually has a separate flavor from pistachios.
Like, is it just like vanilla pudding with like little bits of pistachio in it? Like, it's just like pistachios aren't sweet. Like pudding, like the pudding tastes sweet, and like it's not pistachio flavor. I don't understand that. Explain to me, Paul.
I'm not a big pistachio fan. I don't even know if I've ever had pistachio. I probably had pistachio ice cream or something, but it's so long ago I don't really remember.
I like eating pistachios.
But if you have like pistachio pudding, that's like a different flavor.
Yeah, like it doesn't taste like pistachio. I mean, pistachios are like salty and crunchy, like
right,
like they're not sweet. You know?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Maybe
I guess you could say the same thing for vanilla ice cream. Because vanilla ice cream or vanilla pudding doesn't taste like, you know what I mean? Like if you were to have vanilla ice cream, vanilla pudding are a lot sweeter.
Okay, they're sweeter than like vanilla. Like if you ate a vanilla bean or something. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, or like if you put a little bit of vanilla in something, that flavor to me doesn't taste the same thing as like vanilla ice cream. It's like they've taken sweet ice cream and then put a vanilla flavor in it, you know?
Sure.
So they're doing the same thing with pistachio, I guess.
But I still feel like vanilla does have a flavor. Like there's a certain flavor. Because I mean, like...
Yeah, good point. Whereas pistachio...
I don't even, like...
Maybe when you think pistachios, you think of salty, crunchy nuts, and you don't really think of a flavor.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of like... I don't know what... And I don't know, like, that I would want ice cream that tasted like...
Pistachios?
Pistachio, like nuts. I don't know.
Right.
My theory is... I have a theory that, like... It probably goes clear back to like British colonial days, right? And like pistachios were like this cool new thing, and everyone loved pistachios. And we're like, oh, let's make pistachio this, pistachio that, and then we just like carried it forward to now, where it's like, oh yeah, we have pistachio pudding for like some reason. But like back then, it was like the new thing or whatever. You know what I mean?
You should try it with a bunch of pistachios in it and see if it tastes better.
I don't even eat it. I don't. I'm like, I don't know why anyone would want to eat pistachio pudding personally, but
what's the kind of ice cream they have at the spaghetti factory? Spumoni?
Spumoni, yeah.
So Spumoni does it have chocolate, pistachio, and strawberry? Is that what Spumoni ice cream is? Like those three kinds of ice cream together?
Are you thinking of Neapolitan?
Oh, is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, like, yeah, no, that's vanilla strawberry chocolate.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Neapolitan.
Does Spumoni have, or Spumoni is its own thing?
Spumoni is just like ice cream, but different flavors. I mean, it's like...
I thought it was like Neapolitan, but it has pistachio in there.
I don't think so.
No?
I think Spumoni is just a type of ice cream, and I don't know what the difference is between Spumoni and ice cream, but...
We were just there last week.
There's also gelato.
Oh, yeah. We were just there last week. We had a friend from out of town who had never been to the spaghetti factory. Oh, yeah? And when you go there, you always get Spumoni ice cream if you want it. I think you could have also just vanilla. But why would you have vanilla when you have Spumoni?
It's like a... maybe it is a flavor. I don't know. Spumoni. I don't know. I haven't been to the spaghetti factory in a long time. So it's just like you automatically get a
I think
ice cream.
I think it's kind of like getting chips and salsa at a Mexican restaurant. Like it comes with your meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. So
that was question number one.
Yeah, that was my only question, actually.
Oh.
Question number one was the only question. But that got me thinking about other, like, so if pistachio is like a tradition that was just like popular at one time and it's just kind of been carried forward, like there are a lot of there. I was thinking of other traditions that bug me, like for example, well, I mean, so there's like when someone sneezes, you say "bless you," right? And it's like, why? Why do we say that?
Do you know?
Go ahead. I mean, I've heard theories, but
my understanding is people believe that your spirit left your body
for a second,
and so they had to hurry and say "bless you," so that like evil demons didn't get into your body before your spirit came back into your body.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But I mean, talk about a weird thing to continue forward, like for us to continue to say "bless you," because in Spanish
say that these days?
You just say "health," "salud."
Salud. Okay.
And then my students are like, "Well, that's weird." I'm like, "Well, you think that's weirder than saying "bless you" like you're a Catholic priest?"
Yeah.
Because you're afraid evil demons are going to enter your body? Yeah, you're right. That makes way more sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I think that's a weird one.
Yeah.
But, like, everyone does it, and it's like
you can say Gesundheit if you want to.
Or Gesundheit. I don't know. What's that, German? I don't know what that means in German.
I don't either.
Anyway. But yeah, so that's a weird one to me. But people feel like, oh, to be polite, I should say something. You know what I mean? Right? And so, I don't know. So every time if I ever sneeze or something, I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Everything's fine. like you don't have to say anything. Okay. Right?
That's funny. I like to say, "Bless you, my son." So I'm like making fun of the weird thing that we all say.
Yeah.
And showing you how weird it is.
Okay. Well, here's another one
I go to the other extreme.
Here's another one that you might not think is as weird. Everyone takes their hat off when we pray, right?
It's true.
And what's that all about? I don't think there's anything in the Bible that says thou shalt take thy hat off when thou prayest, right?
That is true.
I mean, in fact, like the Jews have their little yarmulke. They cover their head all the time. That's the opposite. So they cover their head to pray. I mean, they cover their head all the time. I don't know why Jewish women don't cover their heads anymore. Why is that?
You mean why they don't wear yarmulkes?
Well, women used to cover their hair, and Muslim women still do cover their hair. But Jewish women don't do that anymore.
Oh. You're not talking about yarmulkes.
Not yarmulkes. Yarmulkes are for the men. The men do wear yarmulkes.
Right.
But why don't the women cover their hair anymore? That used to be a thing. Right?
I don't know. I met a Jewish couple when we were in California, and the woman, if I remember correctly, she wore a yarmulke.
Oh, really?
I think so. Maybe they were showing they were more progressive or something. I don't know.
Wow. So it was was it a woman yarmulke? Did it have?
Well, I mean, it just no.
I don't know.
It just
I don't know what a woman yarmulke was.
It just looked like a normal yarmulke to me.
Okay.
I just thought it was cool because then it was kind of like she was letting everyone know she was Jewish.
Okay.
She wasn't.
Yeah. Okay.
She wasn't ashamed. She was putting it out there for everyone to know. Anyway.
But I think the Muslim.
But covering your hair is separate.
I think the Muslim tradition comes from the same tradition, as the Judaic one.
Of women should cover their hair.
Yeah. But for some reason, Jewish women don't do that anymore.
I think
maybe really what do they call them? What are the really devoted Jews?
Orthodox.
Maybe Orthodox Jewish women cover their hair. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I think the taking your hat off thing. I think there's just society just decides this is what's polite and what's not polite. And so
Yeah.
I think with hats, it's just like, oh, when you go into somebody's house, you should take your hat off. You shouldn't like be wearing your hat when you're eating at the dinner table.
Mm.
And so we've just decided, oh, when you are pledge allegiance to the flag, you take your hat off.
Right.
It's, it's just a
Like
sign
it's
of
just
just a sign of respect that I think we've decided. I think people have just decided, like, okay, well, when we're doing certain things, this is how you show respect. You don't put your elbows on
Sure.
the table. You don't eat with your mouth, or you don't talk with your mouth full of food. I think we've just decided certain things are just like the polite, respectful thing to do.
Yeah. I just think it's odd that it's like connected to religion, like.
Well, and I think it's because it's also all these other things. You know what I mean? This is the
Mhm.
polite thing to do in all these situations, and so when you're praying, it's also
Yeah.
not because religion said that, but because society said this is the
Sure.
polite thing to do with a hat.
Yeah. But I mean, so like our religion in particular, I think when our church was founded, like that was the tradition at the time. And plus, like everyone wore hats.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean?
nowadays it's not that big a
And
deal.
nowadays it's like we don't. But like, I just think it's weird. I still think it's weird. And I don't wear hats ever, so like it doesn't really apply to me, I guess. But like, I just think I don't think God cares if you're like wearing a hat when you pray to him, right? He probably does. I mean, like I don't know why he would care about that. If I was, if I was like an all-seeing, all-knowing being, I really don't think I would care. But then again, I don't know. I don't know God. I'm not God, but
I think with a lot of things, it's more about your attitude. And so if that's a way of showing
like if
respect,
yeah,
then it's not necessarily what the thing is. It's just that what do you have in your heart, and so how do you show respect as much as possible?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, that's true. I know for me, like reading scriptures a lot of times is me, like personally for me, it's just like I'm doing this, Heavenly Father, even though I don't really know why. Even though I don't always get a whole lot out of reading, like I'm doing it anyway because like I want to follow you, kind of a thing.
It's a sign of humility.
Yeah, like it's a way to submit to Heavenly Father. So maybe, I don't know.
What's funny is, as a teacher, for years and years and years and years, kids were not allowed to wear hats in school, and now they can, because people are like kind of like you, like, who cares if you wear a hat? Like, is that disrespectful to wear a hat? Like, are we making a big deal out of something that's not a big deal? And so now everybody wears hats in the schools if they want to, and nobody cares.
So you weren't allowed to wear hats back a while ago?
Like most of my time teaching as a teacher, you could not wear a hat up until like the last few years. It's just been like the last 2 years, I think, where they changed it so you could wear a hat.
Well, I would think that's like they don't want gang symbols and things like that, right? Like if you wear a Raiders cap or something, maybe that that means something, like, and
yeah.
But now they don't care about gangs anymore. So.
I think they just decided that what people used to make a big deal out of it, and you have to decide, what is a big deal and what's not a big deal. And if lots of kids want to wear hats, how much time and effort are we going to put into fighting this? And is it really not worth fighting? Should we just let them wear their hats and stop fighting,
In other words, like if you outlaw something, all of a sudden everyone wants to do it, kind of a thing.
Well, and it had always been outlawed. So it was just a matter of deciding as a society, is it really that big a deal to wear a hat in school?
Okay.
So we just decided, no, it's not that big a deal. So people can wear hats now. It took me a while to get used to it, though, because I was so used to like asking kids to take their hat off, or like feeling like I had to take their hat away because they wouldn't take it off.
Yeah.
But the reason why I thought about it is because also then when we pledge allegiance to the flag, I see kids taking their hats off because we pledge allegiance to the flag every day.
Okay. And
which goes back to the taking your hat off and why do you take your hat off and
yeah. Well, I know like in a lot of rap videos they'll like blur out like
oh really
like if they're wearing a hat or like a logo or something, they'll like blur it out a lot of times. Because
is it because they don't want to like?
I think because it's like
it's like Nike or something. Stuff. Oh,
like I think it's still like gang stuff, but it's not. But they're like wearing like team jerseys and things like that, and they'll like blur that stuff out. I don't know.
I wonder if they just don't want to like have to pay the company
maybe
for using their logos or feel like they represent them or something. I don't know.
That could be. But
I'm
then,
the wrong person to ask about that sort of thing.
And then like why if you turn your cap backwards, is that like disrespectful or whatever, right? Or like, you know, or like sideways, you know, or but like people don't do sideways so much anymore. That was like kind of a 90s thing, I think. But like turn it backwards, like why is that? Is that like disrespectful? I don't know.
I think if you're a gang, then you can decide, hey, this is what we're going to do in our gang. We're going to wear these colors. We're going to wear,
right.
You know,
remember
these things this way, and that represents your gang.
That could be. Remember when you would wear like when they wear overalls with like one side undone? They'd only like have one side done up. Awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hey, have you seen the new Superman movie? Are you excited about seeing the new Superman movie? We are.
I'm going to see it tomorrow night.
And I hopefully will see it next week too. Maybe we can talk about it next time.
Okay. Sounds good. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe, or actually subscribe. And share this family with your friends, family, and everyone else that you know and love. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.